Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. In today's session, we will discuss about how one can plan a career in IT. So we will talk about uh, uh, what are the benefits if you're staying in one company for a longer period, and what are the benefits if you switch companies frequently. We will discuss the positives and negatives about these things. Okay, let's start with, I mean, if you're working in a company for a longer period of time, so what are the things you need to check if you want to stay in one company for a longer period of time? So let's say you'll have to check what is the skill you're currently working on. So you'll have to check the skill you're currently working on. So suppose let's say, I mean, if you're working on Java, so this technology has scope. You'll have to work on the future technologies, like let's say the big data related technologies. Maybe if you're working on Python, so it has scope in the market. So you'll have to check that particular thing. So let's say if you're working on a ETL tool like a data stage or some other thing which we are not currently using, and which does not have that much demand in the market at this moment. So you'll have to check the technology you're currently working on, whether that technology has scope outside the market, like outside your organization, whether you can get a job, whether that skill is hot skill or not. So we'll have to check those things, and that is one thing. And apart from that, you'll have to check the work pressure, the amount of uh, work you are doing every day, whether you have time for other things apart from your work. So so let's say, I mean, we have like standard 9 hours of working hours in IT. So at times we over spend hours in our works, like, I mean, during, I mean, if the project is in critical stage, maybe we will work extra time. So in such cases, if you're working, yeah, that is fine. But if you're continuously working for more than 9 hours, then you'll have to see, you'll have to look for other alternatives. Maybe if maybe you can look for a different project within the same organization. Maybe you'll have to check with the your manager, and then maybe you plan to move from that team. And but one more thing you'll have to check, that is about your pay. So you'll have to see whether you're getting paid as per the standards in the market. Let's say you joined a company as a fresher, and in every IT company, so the starting package is around 3 lakhs per annum. So I'm talking about the service based companies. Let's say I'll give you a simple funda. So if you're staying in one company, let's say you're working for you worked in that company for 4 years, then your package must be like 1.5 times into your number of years of experience. So let's say you worked in that company for 4 years, and then if you multiply with 1.5, then your package should be at least 6 lakhs per annum. So you'll have to do these calculations, whether you are as per the market or not. So that salary check also you need to do. And also you'll have to check certain other benefits, like, I mean, some companies provide this health insurance yourself and for your spouse, and also for your kids and parents. So those kind of benefits also companies give. So you may have to look at these options also. And apart from this, you're contributing significantly to the team, then maybe you'll have to see if you're getting benefit for that or not. So maybe you'll have to look for the promotions also, whether you're getting promoted or not. So those things also you need to check. Yeah, one more thing you'll have to check is the job satisfaction, whether you're happy with your job or not. So you're working on a good scale, and you're having this work life balance, and you're getting paid enough. And after all these factors, you'll have to check this as well, whether you're really satisfied with your job or not. So yeah, this is one more parameter you'll have to look at. I mean, if you're planning to stay in one company for a longer period of time, so maybe you'll have to check uh, the organization, whether that is a MNC or not, whether it's a very good reputed organization or not. So So some companies may lay off employees during recession and all. So and some companies are there. They take very good care of the employees even during crisis. So you'll have to find that kind of organization and try to get a job and then try to stay in that company as long. Let's say, I mean, you're working in an organization for a longer period of time and you're happy with your job and you're getting paid well, and you're satisfied with the job, and there is work life balance, and the skill you're working on is very good in the market. So if you consider all these things, and then you probably can stay in that organization as long as possible, I say, because these are the parameters everyone will look at. I mean, some will get everything, some will get only few. Now we will talk about how, I mean, what are the parameters you would consider for switching a job. So let's say, I mean, if you're doing the same stuff for like quite a number of years. Let's say, I mean, you're working in a company and you're working on a certain project, and you're doing the same kind of a routine every day for like 2 to 3 years, and then you get bored. So in that scenario, maybe everybody will look for a change. In that case, maybe you can look for a different project in the same organization. But I mean, if you want a different kind of challenges, and if you want to, I mean, have interaction with the other people, and if you want to explore your network, then probably you can look for opportunities outside your organization. If you're planning to switch a job, there is always a risk factor. So I mean, you'll have to first you'll have to prepare yourself for that interviews, and you'll have to update your resume, you'll have to update your skills, and and also after joining the organization, I mean, it may be completely different from your previous organization, so you'll have to adapt to that, and you'll have to prove yourself in that company, whether so you'll have to prove your worth in that team. So all considering all these things, I mean, there is definitely some amount of risk if you're planning to switch, and if you're married, and if you have commitments, like you've bought a home, and you've taken a car, and then probably you'll have this EMIs and also. So once you're married and then you're committed and you have all these commitments, then probably you'll have to see whether you can afford that risk or not. So yes, I mean, if you feel like yes, you can afford that risk, then maybe even after having all these commitments, you can take that risk, and then you can join. You can do a switch, and then you can join the other organization. You'll get a decent hike. I mean, if you switch companies. Let's say, I mean, we will discuss about the benefits if you switch companies. So let's say, I mean, you want to switch companies. So even to switch companies, so you'll have to spend a minimum amount of duration in one organization before thinking of a switch. So you will definitely face this question, why you want to switch your current organization. So that is the one question you will definitely be asked in your interview. So you'll have to be prepared for that question. To do well in your interview, yes, you will get this much. And if that company has a requirement, it has very urgent requirement, and you've done really well, then you can demand a bit more. In that case, yeah, I mean, it all depends on how you perform in your interview and how urgent the requirement is in that company. So yeah, one more benefit you will have is, I mean, if you switch companies, is, I mean, you get a chance to meet a lot of new people. You may also get a chance to work on new technologies. Yeah, if you switch companies, yeah, you'll have certain benefits, but before accepting a job offer from a new organization, you'll have to check these parameters. So we'll have to check, I mean, how much percentage of hike you're getting if you do the switch. That will play a major role, and also the kind of skill you will get a chance to work on, and also the kind of project you will be assigned once you join the company, and also the location of that organization. I mean, probably you are staying in, like, let's say, I mean, you're staying in Pune, and you got the job offer from a different location, like let's say, I mean, you got it from Mumbai or from Bangalore. So whether you can afford to relocate for this much hike from your current location to this location. So that also you'll have to check. Also have to check the organization you want to join in. So you'll have to do some kind of research, what kind of project that organization handles, and how it treats employees, what are the benefits, other benefits you'll get if you join that organization. So how much different that organization from your current organization. So yeah, to summarize, I mean, if you want to switch companies, so you'll get these benefits, like, I mean, you will get a decent hike, and you get a chance to meet a lot of new people, and you may get a chance to work on new technologies. You can increase your network. And one more thing you'll have is you will have a change from your daily routine. So you will be working on something new. And if you're really happy with your job, and if you're having all those job satisfaction parameters, let's say, I mean, the scale, the pay wise, and the work wise, and you have work life balance. So if you're really happy and if you're satisfied with the organization, yes, I would suggest, I mean, you stay in that organization as long as possible. And if you're not happy with any of these things, I mean, if any of these parameters you're not happy with, then probably you can look for opportunities outside your organization. So if you want to switch, you will get benefits, but there is a risk. There may be a risk that you'll have to check whether you can take that risk or not. Maybe, I mean, if you join an organization, and let's say, I mean, that company is expecting a project and it hired new people, and then due to some reason that project didn't come to that organization. So in that case, maybe that company will keep you on the bench, and then after 3 to 6 months it will see, and then if it doesn't get any new project, then probably it will ask you to look for outside. So these kind of risks also will be there if you switch. So you'll have to calculate that risk. Yeah, I have shared all these tips with my experience. Probably, I mean, some of these tips might be useful to you. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this video, please like, share, subscribe to my channel, BTech Kurradu. I will see you in next video. Thank you so much.